like me. Play the right song, play the right beat. Cool mama staring at me, ooh, I think she like me. Baby, what's your name? You should know who I be. I can tell you got that juice, I'ma call you High C. Getting niggas out of there like it was strike 3. And I'm swimming in that ocean, baby, it's a light sea. I know ain't no other nigga do it like me. Fuck another nigga, bitch, and now he wanna fight me. I was broke as hell, and they didn't like me. Now they wanna snap a pic like a photo ID. Look from my perspective, you might see what I see, girl. What up, y'all? Like reactions back in the building with another one. Let's do that again. What's up, YouTube? What's up, man? Y'all miss me? Y'all couldn't have missed me. Y'all gonna be watching my shit. Fuck, nigga. We got some good shit today. Read that title, y'all. I don't even want to say it because you feel me? You can't say that word on YouTube. It's a bad word in the title that you can't say on YouTube, but apparently you can spell it on YouTube and it's okay, but oh, they didn't spell it. They put the at sign. But y'all see the title. We reacting to that. To that, yeah. They bogus. The ultimate hate. These niggas the ultimate haters, man. I can tell already from the title, these niggas is some haters. I can tell from the title right now that these niggas is some haters. She battled 3 hating ass niggas. She rap battled 3 hating ass niggas, man. I can tell right now. It got a disclaimer, so you know it's crazy. It's crazy. We finna see, man. Y'all see
what would push 3 men to commit one of the most brutal crimes in recent history?
Damn.
How does a rap battle, a contest of words and skill, spiral into an act of unimaginable violence? And how does a survivor endure, defy all odds, and live to tell the tale?
Oh, she survived?
On New Year's Day 2014, a quiet, empty lot in Columbus, Georgia, became the setting for a crime so heinous it left seasoned investigators questioning humanity itself.
They unalived her. Damn.
A young woman's talent and confidence during a freestyle rap battle struck a nerve with 3 men.
Damn.
But instead of accepting defeat, they sought revenge. Revenge so cruel, so calculated, it would shock the nation.
This is a rap battle.
Forced at gunpoint to drive to an isolated location, this woman, outnumbered and outpowered, faced relentless violence. Assaulted, shot 10 times and left for dead. Her attackers believed they had silenced her forever. But they were wrong. This is not just the story of a crime. It's a confrontation with uncomfortable truths. How do we explain the entitlement that leads to such acts? Why does society struggle to protect women from these horrors? And most importantly, how do we ensure voices like hers are heard and justice is served? As we unravel this story, we'll examine the egos and entitlement that fueled the attack, the courage of a survivor who refused to be erased, and the justice that demanded accountability. This isn't an easy story to hear, but it's one we all need to understand. Stay with us. It's time to face the questions we can no longer ignore. Welcome to True Crime Story HQ. I thank you, my viewers, most especially my subscribers, for your support as we keep improving and bringing daily told and untold true.
You see, I was just thinking, maybe she was probably in there on some over tough shit. I ain't trying to give these niggas no excuse, but I could kind of like think what a nigga was like looking like. This bitch thinks she, bitch. Who you think you talking to all that tough shit? Bitch, weird. Take your motherfucking cookies. And them niggas actually did it. So, it's kind of dangerous being on one female doing certain shit by yourself. A nigga could be hating and want to do something to you. You could have 3 hating ass niggas like these niggas and do something to you. All because you better than them in a rap battle. You probably was saying some shit. You probably was lyrically better than them, or you probably was shit. getting on some extra grimy shit and they felt like shit, they had to put you in your place. I don't know. Who knows?
Crime Stories
Let's
Update.
get back to the story.
Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. To understand the depths of this story, we must first step back and meet the people at its center. The victim, Brielle Saunders, and the men who turned her life into a nightmare. Robert Johnson, Katori Glover, and Joey Garan.
And she was decent
Brielle
too.
Saunders was a young, vibrant woman with
She
dreams
wasn't
as
even
big as her
ugly.
talent. Raised in Columbus,
Yeah,
Georgia,
them niggas was
she
that-
grew
man,
up
them niggas
surrounded by
plotting on her
music.
soon they see
Her
her.
father, a gospel musician, introduced her to the power of lyrics, rhythm, and
Them hating,
storytelling.
dusty, ugly ass
By her
niggas
teenage
plotting on
years,
that girl
Brielle
soon
was
they
a
see
local
her.
star in freestyle rap battles. Her quick wit and lyrical flow earning her respect.
This my assumption, man. Them hating ass niggas plotted on that girl as soon as they seen. I wouldn't be surprised if shit they invited her over there to rap battle just to do that shit. They probably didn't even want to battle with her the whole time. That wasn't even in their intention. Shit. They just seen, let's try to lure her in here with a rap battle. Get her here by herself and then do her dirty. On some hating ass shit. Them niggas probably didn't even want to battle the whole time. Cause ain't no way them niggas did that. Come on now. Over a rap battle? Them niggas been wanting to do that. They been seen to her and they been plotting on her. They been plotting on her. They plotted on her. That
In a
wasn't just
predominantly
no
male
crime of
space.
opportunity.
She wasn't just talented, she was fearless. Brielle's confidence in her craft made her a standout wherever she went, often drawing crowds eager to hear her turn words into poetry. But her ambition wasn't only about fame. She saw rap as a way to connect, to inspire, and to prove that a woman's voice in hip-hop could carry as much weight as any man's. On the night in question, it was this confidence that led her to Garden Drive, a known gathering spot for local rappers. She wasn't there to make trouble. She was there to compete, to showcase her skill, and to enjoy the thrill of the mic.
Okay, so
What she
just-
didn't know was that her strength and success would spark envy and rage
So who
in the
all
wrong
was there
people.
then?
But what would become clear in
Was
the
it just
aftermath
them
is
three
this.
niggas there? Just so happened to be
Brielle's
there, just them
resilience,
three?
forged through years of overcoming challenges, would be the very thing that kept her alive. Now, let's turn to the men who changed the trajectory of Brielle's life forever. Robert Johnson, Katori Glover,
It's
and
four
Joey
niggas up
Garan.
there.
Each of them carried a
only
history
named three
that,
people?
when pieced together, revealed a disturbing
It's four
pattern
niggas
of
up there, you only
anger,
named three
violence,
niggas.
and disregard for others. Robert Johnson
Oh, that's
was
the
the
same
ringleader. At 25, he was already well acquainted with the legal system. His juvenile record painted a
Dirty,
troubling
hating,
picture,
ugly, dirty,
including a
hating ass
conviction
nigga.
for forcing an 8-year-old girl to perform unspeakable acts when he was just 13.
See?
He claimed
This
the victim
nigga
had
a
followed him
pervert.
willingly, a chilling glimpse into his warped
This
sense of
nigga a
entitlement.
pervert.
As an
I
adult,
told y'all.
Johnson's temper and need for control dominated.
As I'm telling y'all, it's getting clearer and clearer. I ain't watched this shit yet, nigga. I don't do none of that. Hey, I don't pre-watch no videos. Hey, look, nigga. Shout out my nigga DJ Ghost. Look. Man. This nigga was already incarcerated, locked up for doing some shit to an 8-year-old when he was 13. So I know he plotted on it, and they say he was the ringleader. He the ringleader. The ringleader, a motherfucking pedophile. We know you plotted on that girl. Soon you seen her, nigga. You don't get no pussy. Look at this ugly, dirty, lame ass nigga. He don't get no pussy. No pussy getting ass nigga. This what a nigga that don't get no pussy look like, and this what a nigga that don't get no pussy do. This is exactly what a nigga that don't get no pussy do.
His
Lame ass
interactions.
nigga, and you wonder why
Friends
you don't get no
described
pussy.
him as
Look how you
someone who
look,
thrived on
nigga.
intimidation, using his physical presence and sharp
Bitch don't wanna
tongue
give your
to keep
lame
others
ass
in
no
line.
pussy, nigga.
Ketery
How you
Glover,
look,
26, was quieter but no less dangerous.
He goofy.
Those who knew him described a man who
Dick
seemed
rider.
calm on the surface
He
but
dick
could
riding
erupt without
pedophile.
warning. His criminal record included
rider.
petty theft and assault. But what stood out
Don't
most
forget dick
was
riding
his
with no
impulsiveness.
license. Don't
Glover
forget
was the
dick
kind of
riding
person
with no
who
license.
acted first and thought later, a dangerous quality when combined with Johnson's manipulative
They
tendencies.
got you for dick riding with no license.
Joey Garan was the
Look at
youngest
him.
of the
He
trio
don't get no
at
pussy
22.
neither.
Often overlooked
He definitely
and
don't get no
underestimated,
pussy.
he was the follower, the one who sought
All three of them niggas
validation
look
by
like they
aligning
gotta
himself
take it.
with stronger personalities. But his insecurities didn't make
All three of these niggas look like they gotta take some pussy. All three of these niggas is ugly than a motherfucker. Them niggas don't get no pussy. You niggas don't get no
him
coochie.
any less complicit.
You niggas
In
look
fact,
like y'all gotta
Garen's
do shit like that. I
unpredictability
don't need-
often
hey,
escalated situations. His need to prove himself leading to acts of recklessness that left destruction in their wake.
to who?
Together, these three men formed a volatile group. Johnson was the leader, the one who set the tone.
To who?
Glover acted as the enforcer, carrying out orders without hesitation.
To who? Hold on. Who these niggas scaring? Who these niggas scaring? I know for sure Buddy on the left a straight bitch. I'll slap the shit out that nigga and take his lunch money. This nigga on the far right? Man, this nigga fuck the A. Nigga, we not A. You getting stumped out immediately, bitch ass nigga. You getting stumped out immediately. This nigga in the middle, you ain't no threat. At all. Without these two niggas, you a dick rider. We gonna fuck you up immediately. You gonna fold.
Garen,
These niggas,
desperate for acceptance,
man.
filled in the
Look,
gaps,
desperate.
adding fuel to an already dangerous mix.
Look
What
at this
brought them
nigga.
together that night on
Bitch
Garden
ass
Drive
nigga.
was their shared need for dominance and recognition.
Can't rap ass
But what set
niggas.
them apart was their inability
Trying
to
to rap.
handle rejection.
Yeah?
Brielle's victory in the rap battle wasn't just a loss to them, it was a challenge to their egos. And in their world, where control was everything,
Fuck them bitch
that
ass
challenge
niggas.
demanded retaliation.
Especially him. I can
It
tell.
began
I
as a
can tell
night
he
full
was
of
the
energy
baddest.
and excitement,
Ugly
the kind
ass
that
nigga.
often surrounded underground rap scenes.
Talking about Buddy in the middle.
The party house on Garden Drive was alive with music, laughter, and the quick-fire cadence of
Okay.
freestyle rap battles.
Okay, no.
Brielle Saunders was in her element, confident, skilled, and ready to take on anyone who stepped up to the
Killing
mic.
their ass on the mic.
The house buzzed with anticipation as Brielle, well known for her sharp wit and lyrical talent, went head-to-head with some of the best freestyle rappers in the
In
room.
the room. And what
The
happened?
crowd gathered close, cheering with every clever line and sharp retort. Among those watching were Robert Johnson, Katori Glover, and Joey Garan.
They was
For a
watching?
while, the rap battle seemed like nothing more than friendly competition. Brielle's energy and skill drew everyone in, including the three men.
Okay.
They watched her with growing fascination,
Did
her ability
they
to dominate the
rap battle
battle,
her?
sparking a mix of admiration and
Don't
frustration.
tell me these niggas didn't even battle her.
Eventually, the battle moved from the crowded house to the quieter space of Brielle's car, where she, Johnson, Glover, and Garan continued to freestyle. It seemed, at least for a moment, like a harmless extension of the night's fun. Inside the car, the mood remained light. At first, laughter
That's how
and
they
rhymes
got it.
filled the air as the group took
That's
turns.
how they got her. Damn. They lured her in with the rap style. They knew she liked the rapping and shit. Like, I told you they plotted on as soon as they seen that. They did not battle. In that car, they wasn't battling. They wasn't battling in the car. The battling happened in the house, in the room in front of everybody. That's where the battling happened at. That's where them niggas was watching her. It was plotting on her. And then they seen like, yeah, we could probably lure her to the car and make her think that we gonna be in there rapping and shit. You know she like the freestyle. We could tell. We could just probably get on there. Hey, come we over here rapping. Shit like that. Come on now. That's how they lured her in there with the with the freestyle rapping. They was in the car, got in the car, started freestyling, probably was smoking and shit, passing the blunt. We freestyling, putting on instrumentals. She flowing, we flowing, everybody in this bit. It's now we all just freestyling. We taking turns. And then out of nowhere, them niggas get on there on some Raper Man shit. Out of nowhere, niggas get on some Raper Man shit. You niggas pure fucking goofies. Pure lame, no pussy, dirty ass, bitch ass niggas that need the shit slapped, that need the shit beat out of them. Bitch ass niggas. Yeah, I'm gonna bleep it out for y'all, YouTube. Don't trip.
Showcasing their lyrical prowess. Brielle held her ground effortlessly, her verses flowing with the same confidence that had captivated the crowd earlier. But as the night wore on, the dynamic began to shift.
What happened?
Johnson and Glover exchanged glances, their demeanor changing almost imperceptibly. The atmosphere grew tense, though Brielle, engrossed in the music and the moment, didn't immediately notice.
She too busy in
Then,
the moment.
without
in the
warning,
music.
Glover pulled out a gun.
Up the gun on me.
The air turned icy as Johnson followed suit, his weapon aimed directly at
They probably
Brielle.
waited till when nobody was
The laughter
around.
and camaraderie evaporated in an instant. The men ordered Brielle to start driving, their voices sharp and commanding. Her heart pounded as she tried to process what was happening. She complied, gripping the steering wheel tightly as she navigated the streets, unsure of where they were taking her.
You know what
or
I
why.
would've did? I'd have drove fast in the motherfucker. I'd have started speeding. On my mom, I'm talking about hitting that bitch. You kill me right now, everybody in this bitch dying. Nigga, we doing 100. Everybody in this bitch dying. What? You wanna die, nigga? Come on, shoot me then. I'm testing a nigga gangster. I'm doing a motherfucker. You better not, hey, look, motherfucker gonna have a problem with me. You better not do no stupid ass shit like trying to kidnap me and have me drive. You gonna have me drive. So you want me to do what? Man, I'm finna punch 100,000 on your ass. I'm finna, nigga, what? I'm finna do the dash. If you blink me, we crashing this bitch. On my life. You blink me, we crashing this bitch. This bitch finna flip, and you better hope you survive. Because I'm not finna let you take me to where you trying to take me to. If I let you get me there, you definitely gonna do me dirty. What? And don't let me be in the motherfucking passenger seat. Like, y'all ever seen the motherfucking kidnapping movies where motherfucker get in the car and then the kidnapper lock the motherfucking door? Then the motherfucker reach over and try to open the door, but ain't no handle. And the door locked, and they just be like, oh, kidnapper. What you would do? Man, I'm gonna look at the kidnapper. I'm gonna bust on your ass while you driving, nigga. I'm gonna bust on the kidnapper while you driving. Bitch ass, nigga. Crash this bitch. I don't get no fuck, nigga. You ain't kidnapping me, nigga. I'm gonna blast your ass. Boom, while you driving, nigga. Fuck out of here, whole ass, nigga. Crack your ass while you driving, nigga. I'm gonna get
The tension in the car was suffocating,
or die trying,
every
nigga.
second stretching into what felt like hours.
Hold on, my bad.
As they drove, Glover grew impatient and demanded she pull over.
Thirsty.
He took control of the wheel, forcing Brielle into the passenger
He
seat.
thirsty.
The men exchanged crude remarks, their words laced with malice. Garin, sitting in the back, remained mostly silent, but his uneasy fidgeting suggested he knew exactly where this was heading. The car came to a stop at an abandoned lot on Far Road, a place chosen for its isolation. There were no lights, no sounds, and no one around to witness the horrors about to unfold. The cold air bit at Brielle's skin as she sat frozen in the passenger seat, the weight of the moment pressing down on her like a suffocating blanket. The eerie silence of the night was broken only by the low murmurs of the men and the sound of her own racing heartbeat. The lot itself was desolate, overgrown with weeds and littered with debris. Shadows stretched across the barren ground, cast by the faint glow of the moon above. Brielle could feel the chill creeping through her, but it wasn't just the cold. It was fear. She pleaded with the men, her voice steady despite the terror coursing through her. She begged them to let her go, reasoning with them, trying to appeal to any sliver of humanity they might have. But her pleas were met with cruel laughter, their mocking tones cutting through the darkness. They didn't see her as a person anymore. To them, she was an object, a target for their anger and frustration. The laughter only grew louder as Johnson and Glover brandished their weapons, making it clear there would be no escape. What followed was an assault so horrifying that the details would later leave a courtroom in stunned silence. Brielle was forced to strip at gunpoint, her dignity stolen piece by piece. The men degraded her, taking turns assaulting her both physically and sexually. They used their guns as instruments of humiliation, the cold metal pressing against...
What you mean, assaulting her physically and sexually? Is it sexually assaulting somebody, physically assaulting them? In order to sexually assault somebody, you have to get kind of physical, right? That's the same shit. What are you talking about?
Her skin as they took turns inflicting unimaginable pain.
Pain like what?
They had a good old time. They were passing me around like a piece of cake. Brielle would later testify in court, her voice trembling with the weight of those words. She endured repeated acts of brutality, each one designed to break her spirit. But even in the midst of such cruelty, Brielle's strength remained. She clung to the hope that somehow, some way, she would survive this nightmare. The men's laughter echoed across the empty lot as they took turns violating her. For them, it was a game. For Brielle, it was a fight for her life. When the assault finally ended, the men weren't finished. They attempted to force Brielle into the trunk of her car, their plans unknown, but their intent unmistakable. It was then that Brielle saw her chance. With every ounce of strength she had left, she broke free and ran. She didn't think. She just ran, her bare feet pounding against the cold ground as gunshots...
Why you ain't do that at first? I would have did that shit at first. I'm sorry, but damn. Why the fuck you wait till they do all that shit to you to run? Why the fuck you ain't decide to do that shit before? I'm sorry. I don't mean to victim blame. I'm not making victim blame here. I'm sorry, but I'm just goddamn. It don't take that much for me to run from a nigga and make their ass shoot at me. Motherfucker kidnap me and tell me, oh yeah, nigga, we finna take your motherfucking organs. Soon as my concrete touch the feet, soon as my feet touch concrete, I'm moving these motherfuckers. And I don't care what they do. Motherfucker be shooting a 50 cal motherfucking machine gun at me. I'm still gonna run. It's better than do what the fuck they finna do to me. What the fuck? I don't wanna be alive for this shit. I'm finna hit feet on concrete. I'm getting gone. I'm not finna be alive for this shit. If they is finna do what they finna do, I'm not finna be alive for it. I'm finna get gone right then and there. If you is finna do what you finna do, what you said you was finna do, you gonna have to do that shit to a dead body, my nigga. You finna have to do that shit to a dead body. I'm not finna be alive for that shit. On my life, I'm gone. I'm running. I'm running as soon as possible. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm finna be like, yeah, I got you. You run. Okay. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm getting gone on your ass. As soon as you, alright, yeah, okay, you think it's a game. Cause I'm definitely finna run on your ass. Definitely finna move my feet, nigga. Might still on your ass first and then run. Bitch ass nigga! Motherfucker, the punch gonna go with the run. I'm gonna punch your ass and run right past you. Bitch ass nigga! Ah! Fuck, I know you finna kill me. I gotta get me a lick in. This nigga finally, I'm thinking, man, this nigga finna shoot me as soon as I run. Fuck, I'm finna steal this bitch ass. Bitch ass nigga! I'm running. Motherfucker gonna have to blink me as I'm running. And like they said, it was dark. Man, them niggas probably wouldn't even seen shit. Never know, but I'm not victim blaming. I don't mean to do that, but god damn. I'm sorry. But she ain't dead, though.
Rang out behind her. Johnson and Glover opened fire, their bullets finding their target again and again. Brielle was hit 10 times, her body collapsing to the ground under the weight of her injuries. But even then, she wasn't done fighting.
10 times?
She lay still, her breathing shallow, pretending to be dead as the men approached. Believing their work was finished, the men retrieved a gas can from the trunk of the car.
Damn!
They doused Brielle in gasoline, the acrid smell filling the air, and set her on fire. Flames engulfed her body as the men fled, convinced they had erased all evidence of their crime. But Brielle wasn't done. Against all odds, she found the strength to move. Through the pain of her burns and bullet wounds, she crawled.
They shot this girl and set her on fire? Damn, you niggas bogus as hell. Damn. You should have been ran. Oh, God. If I knew niggas was gonna do I would have been booked it. Shit, I done ran some nigga pulled their gun out. Fuck that. Oh, they was in the car. Damn, fuck. You gotta crash out then. Crash out. Fuck it, I'm crashing out. Fuck. Damn, these niggas some bogus. That shit bogus as hell. Them niggas bogus as hell. I swear to God.
Inch by inch toward safety. Her body was broken, but her will to live remained unshaken. Passers-by eventually found her, drawn by the faint sound of her cries. They called for help, and Brielle was rushed to the hospital, her life hanging by a thread. Doctors marveled at her survival, calling it nothing short of a miracle. Help, and Brielle. Passers-by eventually found her, drawn by the faint sound of her cries.
Passerby.
They called for help, and Brielle was rushed to the hospital, her life hanging by a thread.
Damn.
Doctors marveled at her survival, calling it nothing short of a miracle. Covered in burns and riddled with bullet wounds, Brielle had endured more than most could imagine. And yet, she was alive. Her story was far from over. What had happened in that lot was only the beginning of a journey toward justice.
Right.
Stay with us as we explore how Brielle's courage would shine in the days to come, and how her testimony would bring 3 men to account for their crimes. As Brielle Saunders fought for her life in the hospital, the wheels of justice began to turn. The case landed on the desk of Lieutenant Lance Deaton, a seasoned investigator with years of experience in handling violent crimes. Yet, even for Deaton, this case stood out. The brutality described by first responders and medical staff left no doubt that this would be one of the most harrowing investigations of his career.
Man, them niggas bogus.
Deaton arrived at the scene on Far Road, a desolate and eerie lot still bearing the marks of the previous night's horror. Burnt patches of grass and scattered debris.
These niggas bogus as hell, because first they assaulted her. First thing they do is kidnap her. First they kidnap her. Then they assault her. They assaulted her. Then as she tried to make her escape, shot her 10 times. Most likely probably in the back, seeing as she was trying to get away at the moment. Shot her 10 times. In the back, might I add. And sat there. I'm tripping. And then set that girl on fire. And left her for dead. I think you should throw them niggas in a cage with some motherfucking lions. It's 3 of them, throw their ass in there with 3 big ass lions. If they live, they get 30 minutes. How long was she on that motherfucking ground? Y'all got that much time in that motherfucking cage. Matter of fact, we gonna get their ass 30 minutes. You survive 30 minutes in that cage with this motherfucking lion, you'll live. Matter of fact, you can go home, man. You can even go home. You can even be free. Deal? Yeah, put them bitch ass niggas in the cage with them lions.
Painted a grim picture. Among the evidence were bullet casings, tire marks, and fragments of clothing. A silent testament to the violence that had unfolded there.
What you mean?
Forensic technicians meticulously documented every detail, preserving the evidence that would later play a critical role in securing justice. As the investigation unfolded, witnesses from the party on Garden Drive began to come forward. Some recounted seeing Brielle leave with 3 men, identifying them as Robert Johnson, Katori Glover, and Joey Garan. Their descriptions matched what Brielle was able to share from her hospital bed, her voice steady despite the unimaginable pain she was enduring.
With these niggas and y'all ain't do shit?
Forensic evidence further tightened the noose around
these niggas kidnapped this girl and y'all ain't do shit? What the fuck is going on? That's what I was wondering this whole motherfucking time. Where was everybody at? How the fuck these niggas kidnap a female in front of everybody when they in this bitch rap battling? So motherfuckers did see them driving off. Y'all see these niggas kidnapping her. And y'all ain't say shit, do nothing? This shit crazy. Hey man, they just kidnapped that girl. Oh shit, fuck it. I don't know. I'm gonna come on, turn up. Hey, turn up. Hey, turn up, turn up. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Bitch ass, you niggas need y'all ass beat too. You niggas deserve 10 minutes. Whoever seen her getting kidnapped, you deserve 10 minutes in that cage with them lions. Bitch ass nigga. If you a female, get in that motherfucker with the female lion, bitch. We gonna put your ass in there with the lioness, bitch. For 10 minutes. You ain't do shit when you seen them niggas kidnapping old girl. You don't wanna hear her cry, nigga. What the fuck in there with that lion, bitch? Before we throw your ass in there with the niggas that did old girl like that. Matter of fact, we're gonna put your ass in the cage with these 3 niggas, bitch. Why the fuck you ain't say nothing when you seen these niggas kidnapping her then? You want this shit to happen to you? Somebody in your family? Nigga, why you ain't say nothing, bitch ass nigga? You going in the cage with them lions, nigga. You going in that cage, bitch ass nigga.
Perpetrators.
We ain't trying to hear none of that. Whole ass commercial.
This is Layla. She's our Salesforce release manager, but sometimes it feels like
DNA collected from the crime scene and Brielle's body confirmed their involvement, leaving no room for doubt. Deaton's team worked tirelessly, piecing together the events of that night, each new discovery solidifying the case against the 3 men. Once Johnson, Glover, and Garan were identified as suspects, they were swiftly taken into custody.
No pussy.
During their interrogations, their stories began to unravel. Each man attempted to shift blame, claiming the events of that night were consensual. But their claims were at odds with the overwhelming evidence.
Why the fuck y'all sat on
Brielle's detailed testimony, witness accounts, and the forensic findings that painted a damning...
I would have been in the interrogation rooms punching these niggas in their motherfucking face. Punching on these niggas. Tell Muslim it was consensual, so she wanted y'all to set her on fire. Bitch ass nigga, you sound stupid. You bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You sound stupid. Like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, set me on fire after you raped me. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. We don't want to hear that stupid ass shit. Tell Muslim it was consensual, nigga. That shit wasn't consensual, hoe ass nigga.
Picture of their actions. The interrogation videos captured their desperation. Johnson maintained a cold arrogance, insisting that Brielle had willingly participated in the night's events. Glover remained stoic, but stumbled over his words when confronted with the DNA evidence. Garan, the youngest and most insecure of the group, broke down under pressure, his nervous fidgeting and inconsistent statements only further implicating him. Their arrests sent shockwaves through the community. As the details of the attack became public, outrage grew. The brutality of the crime and the lack of remorse shown by the perpetrators left many in disbelief. Rallies were held in support of Brielle, with community members demanding
Nigga did
justice
what?
and
To
ensuring
a
her voice would
bitch?
not be silenced.
Motherfucker,
Lieutenant
get
Deaton,
that record.
reflecting
Hey,
on the
this nigga that was
case,
locked up for
later
doing that
described
to
it
that
as one of the most brutal
Your
he had
bitch
ever
ass on,
encountered.
nigga.
Yet, he also
Fuck
spoke
outta
of the
here, nigga.
remarkable courage shown by Brielle and the unwavering determination of his team to bring
I
her
hope she got
attackers to
understand on
justice.
these bitch-ass niggas.
As the men awaited trial, the stage was set for a courtroom battle that would expose the depths of their cruelty and test the limits of the justice system. The courtroom was
hope she
silent
take the
as
stand on
Brielle
these
Saunders took the stand. Every eye in the room was on her.
Shit. Damn. She took the stand? Yeah, that's
Yet
good.
she remained composed, determined to tell her story.
She took the stand on these bitch
It wasn't
ass
just her
niggas.
courage on display. It was her will to ensure her attackers were held accountable for their
Punch them
actions.
hoe ass niggas out.
Brielle's testimony was nothing short of heartbreaking. In vivid detail, she recounted the events of that night.
Everything.
She spoke about the laughter that filled the car before it turned to threats, the cold air of the abandoned lot, and the excruciating pain of the assault. Every word carried the weight of her trauma, yet she delivered it with a strength that
And they
commanded the
said,
room.
look how much of a
When
hater
they were
these-
done,
Look how much of a hater these hating ass niggas is. This girl is pretty as hell when they set her on fire. She don't even look like that no more. They could have left her. You already shot her 10 times, bitch ass nigga. You gonna set her on fire too? You already sexually assaulted her. Shot her 10 times. You gonna set her on fire too? You a hating ass, bitch ass nigga. I swear to God. And it probably was that nigga that did something to that 8-year-old. I know it was him. That bitch ass nigga. He the one that decided to set her on fire. That lame bitch ass nigga. I could tell. I just know it was him. Cause other buddy, he ain't thinking that he too much of a fucking goofy. The other nigga, the dark skinned dude, the other nigga with the hair in the pushback with the afro and the pushback lining, he's a straight bitch. He ain't thinking about burning nobody alive. He probably only did that shit because he wanted to look cool in front of other buddy. You feel me? But he was still probably more down with it than the black dude with the haircut. Now he was just there, really just on some trying to be cool with his friends shit. Really, he need the fuck beat. I'm talking about nigga, yeah, put his ass in the cage with them lions. Yeah, for doing that shit. For being a bitch ass nigga. At the end of the day, you still a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Now that ringleader buddy with the dreads, I know it was him. Cause this ain't his first time. He looking like, oh, my first victim told on me, so now he figured he gotta get rid of his second victim, which is her. Bitch ass nigga. You a hoe ass nigga. I know it was him. You can't tell me it wasn't nobody different that decided to set that girl on fire like that. Look how she look, a beautiful young woman. And these bitch ass niggas set her on fire. Probably thinking like, even if, I know a nigga thinking like, ooh, even if she is still alive, she gonna be ugly for the rest of her life. Hating bitch ass nigga. Swear to God. A hating bitch ass nigga. That's it.
they tried to throw me in the trunk like I was trash, she said, her voice trembling but steady. I thought I was going to die, but I ran. I had to run. Gasps rippled through the gallery as she described being shot 10 times, doused in gasoline, and set on fire.
Damn. Oh.
They didn't think I'd survive, she continued. But I did, and I'm here today because I refused to let them win. The defense attorneys attempted to counter her testimony, pleading for leniency for their clients.
Leniency.
They painted Johnson, Glover, and Garin as men who had made terrible mistakes but were capable of redemption.
Leniency.
My client has expressed deep remorse, said Adam Diva,
sorry.
Katori Glover's attorney. He's willing to take responsibility for his actions, and I ask
Okay.
this court to consider...
If you're truly sorry, how about we shove a broomstick up your ass and set you on fire? Then you get to live, you get to go free. If you survive, we're going to shove a broomstick up your ass, shoot you 10 times, and set your bitch ass on fire. If you live, you a free man. We're going to do all 3 of you niggas just like that. Exactly what you did to her, we're going to do exactly what you did to her to you. Exact same shit. We're going to stick a... No matter of fact, we're going to break the broomstick. Break the broomstick. Stick it up your motherfucking ass. We're going to shoot you bitch ass niggas 10 times. We're going to pour gasoline on your ass. We're going to set you on fire. Then we're going to leave you right there. With nobody around. And if you survive, you survive. If you die... Well, put that emoji, that emoji. If you die, fuck, nigga.
His potential for rehabilitation.
Shit, I'm all right. Man, we ain't trying
But
to hear
prosecutor
none of that shit.
Sadana Daly was relentless.
No.
She dismantled the defense's arguments with precision, presenting overwhelming evidence of the defendant's actions and their lack of genuine remorse.
Right. You niggas ain't
These men
hell,
didn't just attack Brielle. They dehumanized her, Daly said. Their actions were calculated, cruel, and entirely devoid of empathy. They didn't show her mercy then, and they don't deserve mercy now. Daly pointed to the interrogation videos where the men claimed Brielle had consented to the assault, knowing full well they had forced her at gunpoint. She also highlighted Johnson's juvenile record, which included a prior sexual offense, to underscore the danger they posed to society.
I told you.
They treated her like an object, disposable and insignificant, Daly declared. This court must send a clear message that such evil will not go unpunished. Judge Art Smith III delivered his verdict with the gravity the case demanded.
Motherfucker gonna beat his ass soon he go to cell block 1. Beating his ass. Motherfuckers in cell block 1, dusting them bitches off. You better ever go to cell block 1. I'm on cell block 1. Finna beat your motherfucking ass. You did that to an 8-year-old nigga? An 8-year-old? And you out here doing other shit? And you out, man, motherfucker dusting the dukes off right now. Waiting for your ass at cell block 1.
Johnson, Glover, and Garron sat motionless as he read out their sentences, the weight of their punishment sinking in with every word. Johnson and Glover received 6 life sentences plus 95 years, while Garron received 5 life sentences plus 70 years. Their crimes, aggravated assault, rape, sodomy, kidnapping, and more, were met with the harshest penalties the law could impose.
Yes.
Judge Smith's words were scathing as he addressed the defendants.
Bitch-ass niggas
The testimony in this case is among the most brutal I've heard in my tenure as a Superior Court judge, he said. You treated Ms. Saunders as though her life had no value, as though she was disposable. But she proved you wrong. Her will to survive has brought us here today, and now you must face the consequences of your inhumanity.
Bitch-ass niggas.
The sentences were met with relief and applause from the gallery, where Brielle's family and supporters sat. The community's demand for justice had been heard, and the men who had sought to destroy Brielle's life would now spend the rest of theirs behind bars. The trial was a victory for justice, but it was also a testament to Brielle's courage. She had faced her attackers, shared her story, and ensured they could never harm another person again. As the courtroom emptied, one thing was clear. This was more than a legal battle. It was a fight for dignity, accountability, and the enduring power of resilience. Stay with us as we reflect on the aftermath of the case and how Brielle's strength continues to inspire those around her. Brielle Saunders' recovery was nothing short of miraculous. Her physical wounds, 10 gunshot injuries and severe burns, required months of intensive care and rehabilitation. But the emotional scars would take even longer to heal. Surrounded by her family and community, Brielle found strength in their unwavering support. They rallied around her, proving that while the attack had broken her body, her spirit remained unshaken. The impact of Brielle's story rippled far beyond her personal
I ain't gonna
journey.
lie, shit like that probably got that girl crying every day. I swear to God, boy. She probably cried every single day for like 2 years, nigga. When did this shit happen? This shit happened recently? She gonna probably, if this shit happened recently, she gonna probably cry for like 2 years straight, bro. No lie, every single day. I wouldn't say 2 years. I'd say probably about like 6 months. Motherfucker cry for like 6 months straight. I don't think motherfucker got 2 years worth of straight tears. 2 years worth. I don't think you got that much tears in you, nigga. Probably cry for that shit for like 6 months, shit like that. Cause 6 months is a long, don't get me wrong, 6 months is a long ass time. It's 24 hours in a day. You do that for 6 months, nigga, that's a long ass, nigga, hey, that's, you fuck around and make a river with that shit, but yeah, that shit'll break somebody, like, why me? Like, what the fuck? I'm not ever gonna be regular, physically or mentally. These niggas didn't fuck my mind up and my body. Like, damn. Can I kill these bitches?